They're trained to sniff out the bad guys and illegal drugs, but with marijuana laws changing, the role of a K-9 officer is too. In departments across the country, the new laws are forcing some into early retirement. I talked with local agencies to see how K-9s are having to adapt now that pot is legal. Once entering the room, K-9 Officer Magnum sniffed out the hidden drugs in less than 10 seconds. This Santa Barbara County Sheriff's K-9 is trained to detect all narcotics, including marijuana.
We chose not to take them off of the marijuana because it's still illegal to have in the Santa Barbara County Jail.
Deputy Sheriff Mike McNeil says a dog can be retrained to deter from marijuana, but it's not 100% reliable. So the next generation of K-9 officers is being trained differently when it comes to traffic stops.
Most agencies are trending of staying away from marijuana because of that issue.
That issue being that marijuana is now legal in California. The San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Office is one of those agencies.
The two new dogs were not training to locate the odor of marijuana.
As Deputy Sheriff Alan Barger's dog Jack gets set to retire, his replacement will be in service for about 5 to 7 years. And in that time, a lot can change.
In 5 to 7 years, who knows what California law is going to be in regards to marijuana. We want them to be out in the field working, uninhibited by that, if they do change the law.
But not all agencies are taking this stance. Statewide, CHP says the legalization of pot will not change K-9 protocol. The searches, they'll go on as they always have.
The dogs that we have currently going through the program, or maybe going through the program in the future, will be trained in the exact same way that the dogs that we have currently out in the field have been trained.
Soup.
Officer Julie Jensen and her dog Eddie, as with all officers, still have the right to search vehicles for marijuana because it's legal to a point. A person is allowed 1 ounce in a vehicle and it must be sealed and non-accessible, much like the laws that apply to alcohol.
If we walk up on the car and we can smell alcohol, we're going to continue that investigation until we can determine that you're within the legal limits of having alcohol in your system.
Same with marijuana.
Same with marijuana.
While there are many gray areas to the new marijuana law,
that's a good boy.
To these dogs, it's black and white, and it's up to the humans to clear up any confusion. And as for early retirement, none of the agencies I talked with say they are retiring their K-9s early because of the new marijuana laws.